Hey yo, what's poppin', gang? What's good? What's good? What's good? We back. It's Monday, man. I don't know why. Y'all can let me know. I don't know why, man. It feel like this weekend was a very long weekend, man. Shout out to everybody pulling up, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. I appreciate all of the love and support. Y'all can see the milestone down low, man. I haven't said anything about it yet because YouTube is fickle, man. YouTube is weird. I start saying thank yous and then so I'm gonna wait a little bit before we go ahead and make the announcement. But shout out to Positive Vibes. Shout out to the great debater. Shout out to Jamil. Shout out to Carne in the building. Everybody's pulling up, man. What up, gang? We took a trip. I'm gonna give y'all a quick recap, then we're gonna go ahead and get into the video, man. Thank you everybody for all your support as always. We took a little trip to Ohio, went out there, met some family, man, that I haven't seen in I would say, man, over 15 years, man. I saw my aunt for the first time. She broke down in my arms, almost had me out there crying too, man. Just an amazing time out there in Ohio. Had my first Waffle House experience. And got a chance to watch my son play a little football, man. So that's what I did this weekend. Hopefully you guys had an incredible weekend too. There's a whole lot more, but I'll say that for another video. Who else is here? Shout out to T-Mac, shout out to Latrice, shout out to PB and Jelly. What up, gang? I see you all over the place on the comments, man. Thank you so much for that. Angelique is here, Karma Sean is here, Riddle Me Kicks is here, J2W is here, See Me is here. I want a Kendrick and Nas album. Shout out to Sam Berries. Everybody saying congrats. I appreciate you. I've been trying. I'm not even gonna say nothing, man. I'm not gonna make no note until we get a little further, man, because YouTube is crazy, man. They be trying to. I don't know, man. I seen crazy stuff happen, man. Thank you guys, everybody, for the well wishes. All right. Let's go ahead and get into the first topic. I actually like this style a lot better too, gang. We're just kind of going through some topics and then just putting out videos later. Y'all have been killing it. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Shout out to y'all for killing it. Shout out to Tia. Thank you, everybody. Jazzy, everybody for saying congratulations. So it seems like I decided to take a little bit of a break. I say, you know what? I'm not gonna stream this weekend, which I never stream on weekends, but I dropped a couple videos, but I'm not gonna really be into my phone like that. I'm gonna put my phone down and we gonna just be. We gonna enjoy the food, enjoy the time with the family, and a bunch of stuff happens, man. So the first topic of the day is Dodie 6. Now, we did a video last week where we talked about Dodie 6. And in every way possible, I wanted to give him grace. I wanted to keep in mind if he had been experiencing anything that is just circumstances that I couldn't find myself in, and I wouldn't know how to react or respond if I found myself in those situations. One being he recently lost a child, I believe. There were talks of him being under the influence of substances and all of that. So then that happened, right? He called Dada B. He said, I'm on all of that. Then he comes out and he says, well, it comes out through other avenues that he is possibly not on any substances. What? Down bad, you suffering. Wait a minute. Wait, he's not on any substances. He's not without a home? What? Down bad, you suffering. He not down, huh? Okay, so and then what do I say? What do I go on to say? If you guys go back to that video, what up, Classy K? What up, Regal? What up, Blueprint? Blue, my boy! Shout out my dog, Blue, man. I appreciate you for sending that bottle of tequila over, gang. It's almost gone, bro. And I can't find it in Illinois, so I'm gonna have to, next time, I'm sending you some bread for it. So, comes out, he's not on any substances. He's now without a home. And I go, yo, it seems like a play to me. Right? What up, Marvin? Seems like a play to me. It seems like there's another agenda down the line that maybe I just don't see yet, but I don't understand how. I don't understand why this would be the route you would take. F. Kendrick? He a B? Huh? All right. You want to bite the hand that feeds you? Okay. So, NFR podcast put this out. A public apology from the homie. And I know we're a little bit late on this. I don't expect people to be running and watching this video later, but I definitely wanted to talk about it because we talked about all the other things. So NFR podcast puts out the Dodie Six publicly apologized to Kendrick Lamar. And here's another thing though, right? Another thing that I didn't see was I never saw Kendrick acknowledge it. And from my own personal experience, this is what I always say. If you ever beefing with crew, you fighting a ghost. I'm gonna tell you, and even I don't care what you do. Just imagine somebody standing in a boxing ring and fighting nobody. Imagine them shadow boxing. Imagine them fighting the air. It's more energy for you. You know how you don't lose energy when you actually connect with your target? If you connect with your target, the energy is a lot less than when you swing and miss. When you swing and miss, it's a lot more energy expended. So when you're fighting against a ghost, when you're fighting against yourself, that's just on you, bro. I'm never gonna give anybody that kind of energy. I got too much love in my life. I got my family, my wife, my kids. I got y'all. I got too much love in this world to let somebody ever even bring me down. And if they bring me down, they'll bring me. If I get bothered even a little bit, I'm bothered on my own. I'm not bothered to the public. I'm not giving you no energy. I'm sorry, that was a rant. My bad, gang. Y'all know, hold on, wait, I gotta play cold for this. When I get defeated, believe I get up. I get up. What up, JJ? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Kendrick not responding to him is him fighting a ghost and him swinging and missing and seeing maybe I'm not gonna get no response or the response that I thought that I was gonna get. You got people really, checking you. Yeah, whippets. But that's what we say. He was on the NOS. He was on the nitrous. And that stuff with your brain, bro, that stuff is not good. So, like I said, again, I don't know if he's actually doing that. That's what I've been hearing is him on whippets doing nitrous or whatever. That stuff is not good, bro. It's not good for you at all. I don't even know how you get hooked on something like that. So Kendrick doesn't respond to him, doesn't give him any sort of acknowledgement, which we didn't expect because Kendrick is somewhere off breaking another record, which we're gonna talk about that in just a second. He says, I want to publicly apologize to Kendrick Lamar for calling Cuz a B. He is far from that. Ain't did nothing but bless me in my life. Dodie Six. Now, the one thing I will say is I respect him for either listening to the people in his corner that are telling you this is not the move. It's career unaliving. It's career unaliving at this point. If you are out here, to him, you're not talking about a random dude or a random artist in the city that you beefing with. You talking about the dude that brought the city together is a B, and and that ain't done nothing for me. And then I seen a clip. If somebody could send it to me, that would be amazing. I seen a clip. I don't know where I saw it. One of my mods, if you could send it to me, where he's talking about I'm up $1 million. I think he said I'm up an M or 100,000 or whatever he says. I think he said I'm up $1 million, but he sounded high as hell. First live, let's go, S-Ride. Let's go, gang. Yeah. Let me know if this is your first live too. We appreciate it. Mods, if anybody knows that video or that clip I'm talking about, drop the video in here because I want to play that on stream too. He's talking about I'm up $1 million and he looked high as hell. So that's why I don't know if he's actually doing something or if he's not. He could be, I don't know what he's doing. I'm not going to put that on him. I don't know. But he comes out and he says he's sorry. And I respect him for apologizing. I respect him for apologizing and realizing and understanding where he went wrong and that he did in fact go wrong. Because some people will just stay on and crash out mentality and not acknowledge I was wrong for saying that. Now, I'm not saying that that's going to bridge any gap or if that's going to be any sort of olive branch to Kendrick, because personally, somebody just said it in the chat, and I believe you. Now he's a liability. Now he's a liability. Now I don't know. I can't trust you. Now I gave you a shot. I gave you a shot. I gave you the baton. You didn't run with it. And not only did you not run with it, you hit me with it. Like, oh girl, I passed you the baton. You didn't run with it. You didn't run with it, but then you hit me with it too. Oh, next project. Now if you don't go back and plant no money trees and not support the city or the little homies that's trying to come up, then he gonna look like he ain't looking out. What up, Smokey? So I don't know, man. I like I said, I respect the apology, but in some of these things, I think I think this in particular is too little, too late. I think you jumped out the window, bridges burned. Kendrick probably will never say that. He just probably stopped messing with him. But I don't think you come back from that. Those are just my thoughts on this situation. Shout out to him. I wish him nothing but the best. And maybe or hopefully down the line, we can see another collab between the two because it's the city, because it's deeper than just music for them or for Kendrick and Doty. Maybe we link up, they link up and they put everything behind them. But his rep's damaged. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to you. His rep is dead. Like, nobody want to work, bro. You did that to Kendrick. You did that to him. You did that to him. You did that to him. I can't see how he can come back from that. But like I said in my previous video, he said, nah, no more features of Oh Boy Look. Question for y'all. Do y'all think that Doty 6 is going to be featured ever again on a Kendrick project? Quick yes or no in the chat. Bro, a snake. That's what they say. And even if he's not, even if it's that, even if it's just the substances, even if it's the substances, I can't have that in my corner. I can't have that. I can't have that next to me. Look, chat don't lie. Nah. Who? Look, Yayo said who? What up, Yayo? He said who? So, moving on. Like I said, I figured that this was probably a play. And for some reason, I didn't think the play was music. To switch up like that is a crazy move. Who is Doty 6? That's the same question we all asked ourselves when we heard Hey Now. Yeah, when we heard Hey Now. Who was Doty 6? Who was that? It was a hype moment. And then he kind of took that and ran that into the ground. So if you guys are unaware, Doty 6 then takes this buzz of this spotlight. How do you take this spotlight and not the spotlight of Hey Now, one of the biggest songs on GNX, and go up? You took this spotlight. People, I'm telling you, bro, the world thrives in negativity, and I hate it. Because then he takes that opportunity and he says, you know what? I got a song. Go spin that. It's called Just Bait. Now, I want to listen to it. I'm going to react to it right now. We in for a reaction right now. He drops a song called Just Bait. It's 2 minutes long. All right? It's 2 minutes long. The title being Just Bait also lets me know that it was organized. This is an organized attack. I'm going to say some wild shit, get all over all of the blogs, and then I'm gonna drop a song. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. This song has 25,000 views in 2 days. Now that's not bad. That's not bad. But I'm sure it didn't do. How much money do y'all think he made off of that? Not enough. Not enough to damage a relationship with Kendrick Lamar. That's absolutely not true. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into this song. It's 2 minutes and 38 seconds. I'm sure we're not gonna have much to break down, but let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see what all of this commotion was for. Let's see why he did all of that to drop this song. Is the song worth it? Let me look in the camera. Is it worth it? Huh? Is this song worth the relationship? Is it worth it? Was it worth it? It's a bop.
Oh yeah, this shit go crazy.
Why I notice it sound like T Grizzly. Maybe I'm tweaking.
Oh yeah, this shit go crazy. That shit crazy. Life good, that shit changing. Crazy.
Is that lean?
Life good, that shit changing. Crazy.
Right here. He said, woo, child. Is that lean? Is that what I'm seeing? Yeah?
That shit changing. Yeah, homies. Ay, shit changing. Life hit me and I thought I wouldn't make it. I'm crazy cause I ain't stuck up in the matrix. I'm really trophied up but they gon' hate this. I just threw a couple stacks and told the bitch that's just bait. Yeah, I like the way she shake, I wanna fuck, I can't wait. That nigga said he beef for me, I'm scraping beef up off the plate. Get your paper up. Brody brought AR and I got sticks so they can't play with us. Hey, Stunner Man gon' do his favorite dance from the chopper blend. Walk him down, that shit that we parade about. And then get to laughing at his ass like why you hanging out. Bitch, you shouldn't hop inside the slip cause I be crashing out. Whip dick in sport mode, you know I'm trying to bash you up. You know what's up with me, I got different flavors. I get high as fuck like I'm going up elevator. I ain't tryna fuck, I see you later.
I'm gonna let y'all get that one more time.
Hop inside the slip cause I be crashing out. Whip dick in sport mode, you know I'm trying to bash you up. You know what's up with me, I got different flavors. I get high as fuck like I'm going up elevator. I ain't tryna fuck, I see you later. I kick you down the escalator. I just want 100 to my neck full of rose gold. Life hit me and I thought I wouldn't make it. I'm crazy. What? Different flavors. I get high as fuck like I'm going up elevator. I ain't tryna fuck, I see you later. I kick you down the escalator. I just want 100 to my neck full of rose gold.
All right, look, man, I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not doing that, bro. I knew what I was gonna get with this, dog. I already knew what I was gonna get with this. I don't understand people's actions and moves, bro. I just don't get it, man. Listen, it was hype because it was a little snippet in a song that was fire, and I'm like, bro, you should take that and elevate it and give us something new. Like this is cool for what it is, right? There's a whole genre. Hey, it may not be our cup of tea. People rock with this though. I ain't gonna trip. It's not the worst, but it ain't worth it, bro. Oh, hold up.
Hear me and hear me good. That shit is a 2-pack of ass.
Is it?
Life hit me and I thought I wouldn't make it. I'm crazy cause I ain't stuck up in the matrix. I'm really trophied up but they gon' hate this. I just threw a couple stacks and told the bitch that's just bait. Yeah, I like the way she shake, I wanna fuck, I can't wait. That nigga said he beef for me, I'm scraping beef up off the plate. Get your paper up. Brody brought AR and I got sticks so they can't play with us. Hey, Stunner Man gon' do his favorite dance from the chopper blend. Blam, 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 walking down like I'm supposed to.
He said that's a whole lot of cough syrup. That's an awful lot of cough syrup. Bro got lean all in the video.
And how you say you gang if you ain't doing what you supposed to do? And I show a nigga, and I prove it if I'm irritated. I keep sliding with a snake, and on my mama, this bitch 3-headed. And I don't fuck with niggas that don't move how they supposed to do. And I ain't finna squabble with no nigga, I feel bulletproof. Fucking nigga mean, yeah, I look mean when I walk in with team. I keep digging in her ear, she wonder why I'm her favorite being. Nigga, what the fuck? I got chopper on my lap and out the trunk. Now with the back and forth, I'm dropping out with torch. Remember me and Tiny crashed the Porsche. And I'm still serving on the porch like that little dude. Your nigga dirty and this clothes smell like mildew. I talk about shit that I did and I will. Treat a nigga like a couple lean, I might spill you. Tell the truth to me or not, I expel you. Life hit me and I thought I wouldn't make it. I'm crazy cause I ain't stuck up in the matrix. I'm really trophied up, but they gon' hate this. I just threw a couple stacks and told the bitch that's just bait. Yeah, I like the way she shake, I wanna fuck, I can't wait. That nigga said he beef for me, I'm scraping beef up off the plate. Get your paper up, Brody brought AR and I got sticks so they can't play with us. Hey, Stunner Man gon' do his favorite dance from the chopper blam.
The mildew bar took me out, gang. The mildew bar took me out. Here's the thing I'ma say though. Like, to the city, and y'all can let me know, because I'm not from California. Like, let me know. No, just no. Like, I'm not from California, gang. So if I could in the city, I could see this rocking. Like, there's some music out here that maybe y'all wouldn't like but it rock out here. What is it? Baby Chief, Chucky, like some of that be rocking, but shout out to Chip, man, for the $5 donation, gang. He said the beat is better. Bro, come on, dog. That's where I'm at with it right now. This beat is groovy, bro. This beat smooth. You did all that and this is what you give? This is the bait? This is just bait? So that's just bait, man. That's just bait. I usually go through it again. Let me give it an honest watch. 2 minutes. Honest watch.
This shit go crazy.
I'm gonna give it an honest watch.
That shit changed. Life good. That shit changed.
What?
That shit changed.
What's them to Syracuse?
Yeah, homies. Hey, shit changed me. Life hit me and I thought I wouldn't make it. I'm crazy cause I ain't stuck up in the matrix. I'm really trophied up, but they gon' hate this. I just threw a couple stacks and told the bitch that's just bait. Yeah, I like the way she shake, I wanna fuck, I can't wait. That nigga said he beef for me, I'm scraping beef up off the plate. Get your paper up. Brody brought AR and I got sticks so they can't play with us. Hey, Stunner Man gon' do his favorite dance from the chopper blam. Walk him down, that shit that we parade about. And then get to laughing at his ass like, why you hanging out? Bitch, you shouldn't hop inside the slip cause I be crashing out. Whip dick in sport mode, you know I'm trying to bash you out.
Bro said you shouldn't hop inside the whip cause I be crashing out. He already told us. He said, bro, you shouldn't get inside. You said, hey, man, you shouldn't get inside the whip because I be crashing out. A self-aware crash out? Do they exist? Cali native here, born and raised. He's whack. Okay. Oh. I'm not saying it. I'm reading chats. He's whack. Honestly, if he would have went at Dot, we would have showed grace. Wait, if he would have went at Dot, we would have showed grace. We don't really rock with Blueface, and that's why it's given. Oh, that's what it's given. Oh, okay. I'm giving it an honest watch, bro. I'm trying to give it an honest watch. G-Fit said 2 packs.
You know what's up with me, I got different flavors. I get high as fuck like I'm going up elevators. I ain't tryna fuck, I see you later. I kick you down the escalator. I just want hundreds to my neck full of rose gold. Life hit me and I thought I wouldn't make it. I'm crazy cause I ain't stuck up in the matrix. I'm really trophied up, but they gon' hate this. I just threw a couple stacks and told the bitch that's just bait. Yeah, I like the way she shake, I wanna fuck, I can't wait. That nigga said he beef for me, I'm scraping beef up off the plate. Get your paper up. Brody brought AR and I got sticks so they can't play with us. Hey, Stunner Man gon' do his favorite dance from the chopper blam. Blam, 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 walking down like I'm supposed to do. And how you say you gang if you ain't doing what you supposed to do? And I show a nigga, and I prove it if I'm irritated. I keep sliding with a snake, and on my mama, this bitch 3-headed. And I don't fuck with niggas that don't move how they supposed to do. And I ain't finna squabble with no nigga, I feel bulletproof. Hey, fucking nigga mean, yeah, I look mean when I walk in with team.
Hey, that's the problem, man. We gotta get back to fighting, gang. Yo, you know what it is, bro? Dudes, hey, I remember I remember my uncles, I remember my cousins, all of them, they used to lift weights, bro. They had weight benches in the house where they was lifting weights, trying to get big, had dumbbells in the crib. These dudes ain't out here lifting weights no more, man. They can't fight. Stop shooting people and fight, bro. Get out there and fight. No, I like unorthodox. It's not that I don't like unorthodox. This isn't unorthodox because I've heard it before, right? Like, unorthodox is like, okay, I've never heard anything like that. I've heard this sound before. It's no different. It's just, it's definitely giving Blueface.
Digging in her ear, she wondered why I'm her favorite beat. Nigga, what the fuck? Got chopper on my lap and out the trunk. Now with the back and forth, I'm dropping out with torch. Remember me and Tiny crashed the Porsche, and I'm still serving on the porch like that little dude.
Hey, Chloe.
Nigga dirty and this clothes smell like mildew. I talk about shit that I did and I will. Treat a nigga like a couple lean, I might spill you. Tell the truth to me or not, I expel you. Life hit me and I thought I wouldn't make it. I'm crazy till I ain't stuck up in the matrix. I'm really trophied up, but they gon' hate that. I just threw a couple stacks and told the bitch that's just bait. Yeah, I like the way she shake, I wanna fuck, I can't wait. That nigga said he be
crazy, I ain't gonna lie.
Off the plate. Get your paper. Brody brought AR and I got sticks.
Kinda killing my speakers.
The man gonna do his favorite dance from the chopper blam.
Alright, all that syrup. Alright, man. Honest opinion, man. Listen, the beat crazy. I could tell like riding to this would be nice. I'm not really a fan of any of the lyrics. I'm just not even gonna lie to you. I honestly feel like some of it is a jaded feeling of like, I know the backstory too. I feel like this was a play, so I don't really care for it for that, right? He may be a dope artist. He may be able to put out a really dope project, but this one for me wasn't it. Shout out Glowy for the 10, man. I appreciate you. You read my dog's donation. Thank you so much for the donation, fam. Thank you. He's got talent, but he really messed up that alley. Bro, I swear, we on the same wavelength. Unless everybody really genuinely feels the same way. Does anybody feel like he didn't do anything wrong? Just let me know. But that's just bait, okay? So that's just bait from Doty 6. And I really think that he messed up an opportunity, and I could feel that he messed up an opportunity. So that's probably also why I'm viewing the music that way too. If this was a month ago, I probably would have been a little bit more on his vibe with it, which is crazy. But I feel like because he kind of snaked it a little bit, it kind of changed the way I feel about the music. And that's just me being honest. That's just me being honest. All right. On to the next topic. The first topic was Doty 6. Y'all know what we got to get into now, gang. Y'all know what we got to get into. Y'all know what we got to get into.
No, this is stadium.
Kendrick! Run it up, gang. All right. Kendrick's Houston show. No, not Houston. Excuse me. Bro, why do I keep messing them up? Is it Arlington? Arlington. Daylight drop. Yeah, I know Daylight drop too. We on that. We on that later. Shout out to Down in Dixie. I appreciate you for the $5 donation. He sounded like he was racing against the beat and lost. Some of it. He kind of like his brain went a little crazy. But thank you for the 5, fam. All right, so we are here now to talk about this weekend shows. Now, if you guys are unaware, I believe Kendrick had 2 shows in Texas. One in Dallas or Arlington, Texas, and the other in Houston. Now, Houston was nuts because he broke the record, I think, for the highest grossing hip hop artist, I believe. We did a video on that, which did really well, man. I appreciate everybody tapping into that. So Houston broke the record of 9.1 million. No, broke the record with 9.1 million. And they had 2 shows there. So I kind of want to take a look at what these shows are looking like, because we're going to continue to be the not bot voices, right? Because everybody like to pretend like it's bots and it's fake. So we're going to continue to fight against the narrative that these people are bots, that people ain't showing up, that stuff ain't sold out, that people ain't listening to records. And also, by the way, this is another thing. I'll pull that up later. I'm going to give you guys the link so you guys can actually go ahead and vote for the American Music Awards. If you guys haven't seen that, that is actually up in my community section. I'm talking a lot of people had no idea that you could vote as many times. I think you can vote 25 times or something like that. But if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, it's on my community section. I'll post it here as well. What's up, HHSB? Any shocking news? What up, Muhammad? I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the donation. All right, so let's take a look at a couple of clips from the show. Did anybody go to any of the Texas shows? Let's see. This is what we're looking at right now. Bruh. Thank you, Muhammad.
Now I done grew around some people living their life in bottle bag, and they had the gold glass back stroke every day issue. Some people like the way it feels, some people want to kill themselves, some people want to fit in with the popular. What's my
Come on, bro. I gotta get to this show, man. I still don't got tickets. I gotta get to this show. I have to. Shout out to Sandy Chance for the $5 donation. Can't wait to see Kendrick on Saturday in Charlotte going as a human, not a bot. Let me know if y'all are going to the show. Okay, so that's just some of the clips from there, right? That's just some of the clips. Shout out to Big as the What, man. You've been posting a lot of the information about this. Shout out to I Am She. I appreciate you. Here's another thing, man. They saying PG Lane went crazy with the production. If you're going, this is what you can expect to see. In the cocoon, floating above the stage, got the butterfly going in the background, SZA up there. Yeah, that's tough.
I wrote this song wishing about somewhere else.
Bruh.
There's another universe, please make some noise.
Bruh. W production, right?
Give me a sign. Loving the crew.
Hey, shout out D to Virgo. W production, they going crazy, man. And I think the reason why people are so in awe of, like, it seems like people are just literally in awe of the show. People are just in awe of the show because there's only a couple of artists. Okay, I'm not gonna name the artists. Give me artists in the chat that when you go to their show, it's not just them rapping on the mic, running across the stage. Give me artists. I would have said Ye. I mean, Ye shows were not just him on stage. There were whole experiences, right? Beyonce is one of them, right? Beyonce, somebody said Missy Elliott, Chris Brown, right? Breezy's show is a show. It's a spectacle. It's an event. It's something that you're going to remember. They not just going to stand back and ask you to rap all of the bars for them, right? Megan, I've never heard about a Megan show being crazy. Tech Nine, okay. We got OG, hip-hop heads in the building. So people are just in crazy awe of the show because it's actually a well thought out show. And even as much as we are seeing, I did do a video on, possibly killing the vibe about what we're seeing. But even with as much as we are seeing, it still feels fresh. It still feels new, right? And we're noticing a lot of things with these outfit changes. We got to talk about this. I got to talk about the outfit. A couple people hit me up, and then I saw it, and I was like, is that what I think it is? Usher got a good show too, right? So people are really enjoying the event. It's more than just the show. People are saying that it could quite possibly be the greatest live show they've ever attended. And I don't think that you can really combat that with what we're seeing. We're seeing it. We're seeing it daily. We're seeing it every time there's a new show. This weekend there's another show. I expect that one to be just as great. And that's in Charlotte. That's in Charlotte. Now, listen. This is just a wishful thinking, bro. This is wishful thinking, bro. Maybe? Possibly? Huh? Look. Y'all talking about no. Listen, man, have there been any surprise artists? Shout out to Ron the Prophet. And next, have there been any surprise people that have come out of the show, or has it only been them two? I haven't seen anybody step out on the stage. I've seen people backstage, but I haven't seen anybody step out on stage. I watched the concert he did in Mexico. He was amazed at the amount of people there rocking to his music. No surprises. Okay, so it's just been them. So maybe there won't be, but it is Charlotte. So I would keep my eye out on it. Y'all can let me know what y'all think if y'all watching this on the playback. If you think that anybody's gonna be at the show this weekend, we're gonna be respinning this too. So they also was going back and forth, man. They having fun up there, gang. Talk crazy. That's a show, bruh. That's a show. That X Chain is Eliante too, if y'all didn't know. That X Chain is crazy. ATL is tomorrow? It's tomorrow? Bro, they doing shows like that? ATL is tomorrow. Bro, he said this is more entertainment than just a concert. It's like Fresh Fest. Only mustard. Okay. Damn, I didn't think the show was even tomorrow. I was trying to find what Punch said. Punch said something that I wanted to talk about real quick. Here it is. Punch TDE says, man, we on a stadium run. It's only a handful of artists that can say that. SOS is back #1 and will be a diamond album soon. Dot and SZA been having the #1 song in Luther for 10 weeks now. GNX is a classic culturally and commercially. Doechie's project did 11K first week. It's over 500K now. And it all started from an add-on studio in the back on the house in Carson. Extremely proud of the family. Not to mention Absol, which Absol has something to say. We're going to talk about that a little bit later too. But also not to mention the homie Ray Vaughn just dropped too. And shout out to him for getting my video on block too, bro, because that video was blocked. And hopefully y'all had a chance to see that. WTDE all the way. This is just what happened in Texas. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. This is just Texas. One attendee says, hey, yo, I've been in the business for a long time. I've seen a lot of things, and I've been a lot of places, but I've never seen this. Can we say that one more time? One more time. For the people in the back, so all y'all can understand. For the people in the back. Hey, yo, I've been in business for a long time. I've seen a lot of things, and I've been a lot of places, and I never seen this. Dot, 100% rapping for over 2 hours with no backtrack to a sold-out stadium. Now, even I didn't know that. I haven't been to the show. And even when I'm listening, I wasn't listening for if there was a backtrack or not. But do y'all understand? One, your breath control. Two, that's why he been working out like that, bro. What are we talking about? That's why he been working out like that. 2 hours of rapping, no backtrack. You got to be on track. And then also, if you get off track, you got to be able to get back on track. That's why he been working out like that. Nigga, he been out here doing pull-ups and push-ups. That's why. That's why. So these are just things that I had never considered, right? Just 100% rapping for 2 hours with no backtracks. Now, obviously, he's not rapping for the full 2 hours, but still, no backtrack. The backtrack is to keep you in place so I know where I'm at. So if I get off track, I can quickly get back on. That should also let you know the level of talent that Dot has to do that, period. SZA showcasing the highest level of theater vocals. People don't talk enough about SZA. People don't talk enough about SZA. And it's just started. We're 3 shows in, so I'm gonna make sure that anytime we talk about this, we discuss SZA as well, because it's not just the Kendrick show. It's not just the Kendrick show. SZA is showcasing the highest level of theater, vocals, and non-stop choreography. Shout out to Greg Brantley. To a sold-out stadium. Did I mention a sold-out stadium? Because people try to act like it wasn't sold out. And this is the video. This is his video. Caught you live. What up, Miss Thing? Black Alpha. Hold on. We gotta stop the show for a second for my dog. Black Alpha in the building. Make sure y'all go sub up to Black Alpha. Can we make sure that we support Black Alpha? Man's always puts me in all of his compilation videos, man. Let me mod you so I know when you pull up. Shout out to my dog Black Alpha, man. If we can get him to drop his link in the chat, man, so people can follow him, man. Make sure y'all go check him out too. That's the homie. He includes me in all of his compilations, man. And what I really love is that he puts my name there. So, and I know because people will be like, yo, I came over from Black Alpha. So shout out to him. All right. What else we got? I thought this was fire too. If y'all didn't see this, I thought this was fire too. That's a fan right there, look. Rapping bar for bar with him. Hey, that's tough, bro. He rapping bar for bar with him, man. I see you, my dog. No, I see you, bro. I thought that was fire, man. I thought that was fire that he was, rapping. That's an experience for dude that he won't forget. Bro looking right at him. That's tough. That's tough, man. That's tough. Hopefully somebody in the crew gets that experience so y'all can share it with me. So if y'all sitting in the pit and y'all recording and y'all get to go back and forth with Dot, just hop on with us, bro. We just want to talk to you, and I want to see how you feeling after that, because I know you're going to feel amazing. Shout out to Classy K, man. Thank you for that. Classy K has the link. I'm going to pin it at the top real quick so y'all can go ahead and support my dog, man. Go support the homie if y'all haven't done it already, man. J Tom in the chat, too. All right. Next thing. All right, so like I said, I kind of like to, after we talk about the show, I kind of like to give you guys a breakdown of what that city or what that stadium felt about the show from the city itself. I think that's a little bit different. We did, I think we did Houston, and now we want to talk about AT&T Stadium. All right, so we're gonna talk about AT&T Stadium and what they thought about it. If I can close out of this, there we go. All right, so Kendrick Lamar and SZA's Grand National Tour concert at AT&T Stadium, 5 things. So this might be something that y'all could look forward to if you are going to the show and you want to know what to expect. Like before, I told you guys, SZA is doing her her pop-up before the show, and she's actually been going there, meeting and talking to people, and taking pictures. So if maybe y'all didn't know that, maybe y'all want to show up a little bit early, y'all can get there, y'all can talk about it. All right, it was hard. Shout out to C. Dixon. So rapper Kendrick Lamar and SZA, and singer-songwriter SZA entertained thousands at AT&T Stadium on Saturday night, April 26th. The duo started their Grand National Tour this month following the release of Lamar's 6th album, GNX. The concert in Arlington featured new songs, reimagining of old favorites, and stunning visuals. So that's another thing I'm seeing a lot of, right? I'm seeing a lot of not getting the song in the way that we thought it was going to be. It's a complete reimagination of the song. Shout out to y'all, man. Make sure y'all go check them out. I appreciate it. Here are 5 things I saw at the Kendrick Lamar and SZA Grand National Tour stop in Arlington, Texas. All right. These are just pictures from the show, huh? The greatest all time. Thanks, Kendrick, for an unforgettable concert night. The GOAT, SZA, really did her thing as well. Dallas really brought that energy tonight. So I don't want to show all of the videos because I feel like I want to say something for y'all. I like showing y'all some stuff, but gonna show you all that. I ain't gonna show you all that. All right, so remix versions of old songs. So Lamar manages to breathe new life into his older songs. The rapper who performed with SZA in February at the Super Bowl 2025 halftime show in New Orleans did an a cappella version of Swimming Pools at the AT&T Stadium show and switched up the instrumental Mad City and Count Me Out. So he switched up the instrumentals. So here's another thing I'm thinking too, right? Here's another thing I'm thinking. What if we see this like mashup of music as a project? Not to say it's the deluxe, because I know people will be pissed off if I said that was the deluxe. But what if they decided to say, what we're gonna do is maybe put some of this stuff together and then put it out as a project because we're doing reimagined versions of the music. Maybe we get that. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. I was thinking a concert film. Concert film could be dope too. Oh, we absolutely getting a concert film. We absolutely getting a GNX tour documentary style fade, not fade to black style, but not fade to black. But maybe we'll get something like that. I could definitely see that. Absolutely. SZA with lots of praying mantis motifs. If you've been on the internet long enough and are at least minutely aware of SZA, you know that SZA likes bugs. She starred in videos dressed as a bug. Throughout the concert, whenever SZA was on screen, so were images of insects or a dancer dressed as a praying mantis. An unreleased song. So Lamar performed plenty of favorites that concert goers could sing along to, but he also rapped an unknown song. According to internet rumors, it might be called Bodies. So again, that's not an unknown song. It's not unreleased either. It's unfinished, I would think. It's very short. There's probably more to the song that we haven't heard. Like we haven't heard the full version yet, but he's performing Bodies. So he's performing Bodies as well. Flying SZA, which we saw. The visuals and real effects during the concert went above and beyond, and SZA went the extra mile. During her last solo song, SZA was flown in the air in a harness with butterfly wings attached to her, which I did show y'all a little bit earlier. Not like us. Lamar has called himself the biggest hater, therefore his concert would not be complete. Wait, look how they said this. Look how they said this. Ryan Coogler said there's a Center soundtrack coming too. I still haven't seen that movie. I want to see that. I've seen some people say they didn't like it, but I got to check it out. Lamar has called himself the biggest hater. Therefore, his concert would not be complete without allusion to the Drake fight. The Drake fight? Beef? Fans waited for Lamar to perform Not Like Us, and unlike during the Super Bowl halftime show, he didn't tease it out. The song was the hit of the night. So there seems like they're closing out the show with Not Like Us, which we already know. But I've heard that some people are saying there's a possibility that the show switches or changes up down the line. So it's not the same show. So as of now, it's ending the show. I'm thinking it's going to continue to end. I don't see why they would deviate away from that at all. Not at all. But that is basically from a Texas perspective, a writer there. That's what they went. That's what they saw. So if you guys are going to the show, that's a little bit of what you can expect without spoiling too much. Like I said, we're going to do this anytime. I want to see what different cities say about it. Like when it gets to Atlanta, I want to see what Atlanta got to say. I'm hoping I'm in a building in Chicago. Like I'm gonna try to get these tickets, but I'm hoping I'm in a building in Chicago. The content creator that I am wants to say I'm gonna have a second or third person there that's just gonna stream the whole thing for me on a great camera. But then also I'm like, dog, I'm just gonna be there and I'm just gonna chill if I go. All right, that's gonna do it for that topic. On to the next. Kind of within the same thing, right? Philly gonna be lit. Kind of within the same realm. Let's take a look at what some of the people that have attended the show are saying. I want to know if they actually enjoy it. This is a 5-minute video, so we're gonna be here for a little bit. Let me see if I can tell what her thought process is. But this is basically people who have gone to the show and they're giving us their perspective on what they thought about the GNX tour. This is from Arlington, so let's get it.
Can I be honest with you? Yesterday, I went to SZA's concert in Arlington, AT&T Stadium.
SZA's concert too. Y'all caught that?
Boom, bada boom. I actually wanted to see her at the Not Beauty, but literally when I got there, she was driving off.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, whatever. We're gonna see how the concert is gonna be lit. Rah,
It sound, bro. To
time
me,
comes.
it sounded like she not about to like it.
We go to the concert. The rules are hella
Yeah, that'd be
strict.
dope. The
They
peppermint.
didn't let me take my purse in. My purse is like
You can't take it
it's
first. The
about
person.
this big, but it's like a little wide to the side. It's like it's a long like cute like little purse. They didn't let me take it in because they literally require you to have like a purse this size.
All right. I just seen it. It seems like she ain't never been to a concert before. Cause to me, that's not a. I'm not a woman. Let me step back. Let me chill, man. I'm not a woman. I don't know. Women, hey, ladies, my bad. I'm not gonna mansplain it for y'all. Ladies. Is that an issue for y'all that y'all have to take a smaller bag in? He said, nah, I'm just saying, bro. Like, I'm gonna be like, hey, man, purses. I don't know. I can't speak on it. Does that bother y'all that y'all gotta take a smaller bag? Just don't bring the bag. Now, I'm not even gonna put that out there. But they don't want that. They don't want bigger bags or at least bags that they can see through. Somebody said clear bags because if somebody start doing some crazy stuff, then it'd be like, why were they allowed to bring big bags? Then everybody be wondering why. Get a transparent bag. Look, man. Look at y'all. I'm bringing a clear backpack. Yeah, bring a clear backpack. That way you can bring everything you want. All right, back into it.
Like a box, or like it has to be clear size. Like I didn't know that. That's fine. A lot of people had to buy lockers. It was $20, and if you didn't have a purse,
$20 for the locker. That's why she really mad. Hey, look, nah, you down bad. You really mad because you had to spend that $20 on the locker. I know. You got there, was like, damn, I wanted to buy a shirt, but now I gotta spend $20 on this locker. I'm pissed.
permit, you cannot park.
She real mad.
You have to pay for parking, which was $30.
Okay, so she already down 50, dog. She mad as hell. Oh man, I wouldn't even care, bro. $50, bro. I'd have been like, bro, if I'm going to the show, I'm prepared to drop like another $100, $200 when I get there. Just if you gonna get a drink, if you gonna get anything, you spending some money, dog. You gotta know it's gonna be $30 to pay for parking, bro. Or Uber. You gotta know it's gonna be $30 for parking.
So already I'm spending money. I'm getting irritated.
I told you.
Stadium. Tell me why the concert didn't start till 8:30. Like everybody on TikTok was like, "Oh, it started pretty early, so be there early." I was rushing for no reason. There was so much traffic, guys. Like I was stressing that I'm not gonna make it to the opening, and boom, like we sat there for a whole hour and a half, and even more because I was there like before 7. And boom, like the concert still
and
started.
Boom. And hey, look, I told y'all I'm not going to no shows early, bro. She said I'm irritated. I'm not going to those shows early, bro. I'm getting there when the show starts. Well, Kendrick, I'll probably be there on time.
Around, and like, okay, concert started. Like we're vibing. People started screaming. So I was like, oh, it's gonna be lit. No, as we went into the concert, guys, people, they're so lame. The crowd. My section, like part of it stood up, but it was still lame as fuck. It was lame. Like I even changed sections to go to like a different section. It was even lamer. So I just went back to my section, and like shout out to the Asian girl that was standing next to me though. We was vibing. Like she was hella fun.
What was lame that they stood up?
What the hell? Like they had me thinking, where the fuck are SZA and Kendrick fans at? Because it's either people they know the song or they just like, I don't require you to know the song. Move, stand up, like rock or something, do something. People were just sitting down, and I'm not the type of person to care like what people got going on, but it gets
You could, bro. I'm not the kind of person that care what's going. What? You worried about the Asian girl next to you that was vibing and everybody that ain't. You moved sections because you cared about what they was doing. What you talking about?
to a point, because like I was vibing and everything, but like the people, oh my god. And like people were saying it on TikTok, the crowd was dead. I didn't believe them till I saw it for myself. Even the people in the pit, most of them were fucking quiet. Like,
Nah, she lying, bro.
I don't get it. Like, I'm just not gonna go to a stadium concert anymore because clearly not fans go. People just go
Yeah.
Like, what is going on here? Because like, where are the fans at?
Oh, you lying, bro. How we just look at, look, where the fans at?
Now how them go around some people living their life in bottle bag and he had the golden flask.
Hey, bro, look, man. Hey, look, I gave her a shot. I gave her 3 minutes. Bro, the way she started this video, watch how she started this video. As she started this video, I knew she was about to be mad, bro. She said, head ass. Hey, bro. Hey, look, next.
Okay, guys. So I just got back
5 minutes. Why they doing 5-minute reviews?
This is a tour. It was incredible, like literally. And I know that everybody been posting videos and the set list and stuff like that. Like I intentionally did not look at this stuff. I didn't look at the TikToks. I didn't look at the playlist, like, cause I wanted to know. I wanted to experience everything in real time.
Hey, did she watch my video? She had to watch my video. She had to watch my video, bro.
Kendrick is so fine to me. And it's not even like
look.
Features. His physical features is his presence, is his attitude, is his composure, is how he walk, is how he talk, is how he rap. It's just him. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like
You get them thoughts out of your head. You know, I know what she did right there. She had a thought. Y'all know, she said, You nasty. I know what you was thinking.
A crush on this man. I was like, oh no. Let me tell you something. I realized today I'm a true supporter of Kendrick. I don't call myself a fan of Kendrick.
That's facts.
I feel like that's just, I don't know, fans and supporters. I think they're different. But anyway, I feel like when I tell you I was rapping that stuff, like I was surprised I knew as much as I did. Like I listen to Kendrick all the time, but it's like I was rapping.
It's like muscle memory.
Rapping. People were thinking
it's like muscle memory. Like when you've heard it so many times, and then now when you hear it, you just rapping it back.
People really thought I was from LA. That's so funny. People were really thinking I was from LA. Like, no, dog. I'm from Texas.
I'm from Texas. I heard the Texas.
Like, I should have. If I have one regret, I should have been on the floor. I should have been on the floor.
Hey, shout out Vero Smitty.
Because I feel like he really engages with people that's on the floor.
Hey, look, if you got floor seats, he engages with the crowd. All right, we gave her 2 minutes too.
The crown is heavy. I pray they my real friends. If not, I'm YNW Melody.
Your favorite rapper is also your son's favorite rapper? Oh, they went to the show? Dallas going crazy? That's tough. That's tough. Hey, look, they going crazy. This show looks stupid. He's a whole lot of bots, if you ask me. Y'all see all these bots before the show start? Why it's still lit? Y'all see all these bots? It's still lit. It ain't even dark. Ain't no music going on. People still getting food, just sitting around talking.
Losses to the neck, but now I'm trophied up. I'm saying like, bing, bop.
Oh, look. Count Me Out just went off at the Grand National Tour. Tears. Look at this show, bruh. Series of unfortunate events because before the show started, a phone fell on my head too, but had a blast. All these bots. Y'all see all these bots? Y'all see all these bots? All right, anybody else will give us no other reactions? Let me see.
Loving the crew.
All right, that was enough for the reactions then. We had a couple of reactions in there, but that was lit. I think that's dope. I like to see what real people say. And the crazy thing is we had two people that said something completely opposite. One person was like, it wasn't good. And the other person was like, I had an experience I'll never forget. So I think that that's also something that we have to think about too, is that even that person had to have been a Kendrick fan to go to the show, but seemed very unaware of everything going on around him. What up, Black Widow? Seemed to be very unaware of everything going around. Like, oh, I had to have a smaller bag. I had to pay $30 for parking. I had to pay $20 for a locker. Like, if those are gonna be your issues, then go to more concerts. 1 or 2, don't go, because that type of stuff wouldn't bother me. Let me know if y'all are watching in the comments if those kind of things would have bothered you. I don't think so, but let me know. All right. Now, let's go ahead and get into, shout out to Lakers Lover 77. What up? Crew member? I see the members pulling up, man. If you guys want to join the membership, you should be able to click the join button right down below. Get you a flame, man, and we're definitely trying to work on getting some merch here pretty soon. We're gonna try to get some merch done soon, man. Nothing crazy, but I'm gonna try to do it. Everybody been asking me for it, so I'm gonna try to do it. I did do a merch run a long time ago, but I'm gonna try to do something a little different going forward. All right, so next thing we want to talk about. Oh, my bad. So next thing we're gonna talk about is shout out to Latrice for the 1 month re-up. Next topic we are going to get into is the record that was broken again. Now, if you guys aren't aware, I did a video about Kendrick Lamar breaking his record. And I believe it was 9.1 million or something like that. It was $9.1 million that they did at US Bank Stadium. I think, is it US Bank? I may be wrong, but they did it in Minnesota, right? They did it in Minnesota. The record was broken for Kendrick Lamar breaks his record for the highest grossing show ever from a rapper. Now, I did that video, and I think it's Friday or Saturday, and I'm seeing that video start to blow up, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, what? Like, I know it's a dope video. I mean, I did it. It's a dope video. But the comments are like, yo, this is already old news. And I'm like, yo, what the hell are y'all talking about? It's already old news. They like, dog, he's already broke the record for at the Houston show. The Houston show broke the Minnesota show record. So Kendrick Lamar breaks Record for highest grossing show ever from a rapper with $9.44 million in sales. $9.4 million. Now, I told you guys even in that video, the bigger the venue, the crazier the sales are going to be. I'm convinced every time they reach a bigger venue, the record's going to be broken. Every show is going to be sold out. Now, we've seen 2 sold out shows, and one in Minnesota, and then the rest in Texas. If he's selling out shows in Minnesota and Texas, what do y'all think is going to happen when he gets back to LA? When he gets back to Cali? What do y'all think is going to happen when he gets back to Cali? What do you think is going to happen when he gets to Toronto? Now, in Toronto, I could definitely see them doing some crazy stuff like trying to buy up everything, which I think they did. Hey, yo! Shout out my boy PB and Jelly for the $5 donate. For the 5 gifted memberships, gang. I appreciate you for that. Thank you so much. I wonder what's gonna happen when they get out there. I think Drake had something to do with that. Make sure I say thank you if you guys get a membership. I think Drake did do something like buying up the show, and then I think they end up making all of them free or something like that. If that's revisionist history and I'm making that up, please let me know in the comments. But I do remember hearing something like that. So Houston Triumph, new record. Just 4 nights later, on April 23rd, Kendrick and SZA landed at Houston's NRG Stadium. They sold 42,205 tickets and grossed $9,449,459, narrowly eclipsing their Minneapolis haul. The venue at NRG Stadium capacity holds 72,000, but I think with the way that the seating is done, I don't think that they'll be even utilizing all of that space. Like they could, but they wouldn't. So the gross revenue was $9.45 million. This is the first time a hip-hop artist has crossed the $9.4 million mark in a single stadium show. It underscores both artists' drawing power and cements the Grand National Tour as the highest grossing by a rapper in history. It's not midway through its run. It's not even midway through its run. GNX tour dates. All right, so the GNX tour has made its stop in Minneapolis. It's made its 2 stops in Houston and Arlington. Then they have their show in Atlanta. I'm looking at this now because I know California is going to be. California is going to be the biggest. I personally think it's going to be the highest grossing show of all of them. But you guys can let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that it's going to be the highest grossing show? I think Cali is going to be the highest grossing. Atlanta, I don't know. I just don't know how big the venue is in Atlanta. I can see that one being a big one too. Charlotte gives me Minnesota vibes. Philly, I'm curious about the East Coast in general. Like, I'm not saying, oh, he's doing 4 shows in Cali, huh? Oof. I'm not saying that he won't do good on the East Coast, but I just don't know how they're going to feel about it, personally. East Coast, let me know how y'all feel about it. East Coast, let me know if y'all going to the show. So we still got stops in Charlotte, Philly, East Rutherford, 2 nights in East Rutherford, back-to-back. Foxborough, Massachusetts, Seattle, Washington. They coming back to the West Coast. California, Glendale, Arizona. We got Los Angeles, Glendale. Then we got San Francisco. Well, it looks like he's doing 3. If he added another show, I don't know, but he's doing 3 nights. Then he's got Vegas, St. Louis, and then Chicago, man. I got to get to that show, bro. Then Chicago, Detroit, Toronto right afterwards. Hershey, Pennsylvania, and Landover, Maryland. Here's the way I see it. I see California being the highest grossing. Followed by Texas, probably. Followed by Texas. Then maybe Chicago. I think Chicago gonna show up. Then maybe Vegas. I just don't know how big the venues are in Vegas, but I'm sure they're gonna show up and show out. But they have no dog in the fight. Neither does Chicago, but we Midwest. Don't forget that. Shout out to Janice. Let me know what order y'all think. If you got to pick top 5, shows of what they're gonna gross, let me know what y'all think it is. I think LA is gonna be top, California's gonna be top, followed by Texas, then Illinois, then Minneapolis, and then maybe Atlanta after that. But let me know what y'all think. So I think that was just major news, man. And I continue to believe that going forward, the bigger the venue, they're just going to continue to break these records. And I see this record being broken almost every other week. We can probably see 10 million plus here pretty soon, maybe even higher than that. But like I said, let me know what y'all think about that. All right, and our final topic. Hit that like button for me, gang. We almost at 400 likes in the stream. If you guys don't mind hitting that sub button, man, it really helps out the channel so much. We just passed over 30K, man. Thank you guys for all of your support. We are on to bigger and better, man. Shout out to D the Virgo. I appreciate you, D Virgo. I see you, J-Tom. I appreciate you, dog. Make sure y'all check out the homie J-Tom too, man. I forgot to pin him. Let me pin his channel up top, man. Make sure y'all check out J-Tom as well, man. That's another fellow creator. If you guys don't mind giving him a follow. All right, final topic is the fit. We got to talk about this fit, man. Now, this was recommended to me. The last time I saw it on my own. This was recommended to me. And I'm not sure at this point if it's just an overall feel or if it's just an overall vibe that we're getting. But Kendrick definitely has a vibe that he's portraying here. We're seeing a lot of this. We're seeing a lot of camo. But the way it's being worn here in this particular photo doesn't necessarily give me DMX camo. Gives me a different kind of camo. Said, don't sleep on NYC. I found my people over here. I can't wait to go through your videos. Thank you so much. You can go through the videos. And like I said, chat, I know this is the fit video. I'm gonna do this. I'm giving away a pair of shoes for 30K. I'm giving away a pair of shoes for 30K. And I'm gonna do it fun, man. Listen, if you don't win, you don't win. I'm sorry. But we're gonna do a little scavenger hunt. Shout out to Monroe for becoming a member. Thank you. We're gonna do a little scavenger hunt. I'm gonna post the details of the scavenger hunt on the community section. So pay attention to the community section. We're gonna do that today. If you want to win the shoes, it's just a couple of things you'll have to do. It is a scavenger hunt, so you're gonna have to take some time. You gotta be the first person to do it. I'll let you guys know about it. But y'all the first ones to know about it. Anybody here is the first ones to know about it. Everybody else ain't gonna know. So pay attention to the community section where I post all of my stuff, my random thoughts and all of that in YouTube. You guys will see it there. Back to the video. So Kendrick is doing something with this camo. And I've been seeing it. We've seen it with DMX, and he's been wearing a lot of camo. I don't know if it's just a theme, an overall theme that he's doing, or if he's, in this specific photo, if he's channeling another GOAT. And I've been telling y'all, keep an eye out. Keep watching. Shout out to Alba. Keep an eye out. Keep watching because you never know. I think the fits are the surprises. The fits are the things that the eagle eyes have to take a look at and keep an eye out for to identify if he's trying to pay homage to another great. Shout out to Monet Self-Love for the $5 donation. I think I saw mainly resale tickets for Chicago, so you might want to get in on it. Yeah, I know. It's definitely going to be up there. That's why I'm saying I hope, because if they 400 plus, I'm trying to take my wife too. We just ain't going to do that. But the artist that I believe that he could possibly reach a thon. Y'all ready to have one? Reach a thon. We reaching. Is it Wayne? Is it Wayne? The way he's wearing it. Now, Master P has absolutely worn camo. Absolutely worn camo. But the way he's wearing it with this super baggy shorts and the baggy jacket, it's got me thinking Wayne. It's got me thinking Wayne. Noriega, I don't know. I don't know if he believes he is as much of an icon. Again, we having a reach-a-thon. Let me know if y'all believe it or not. We reaching right now. I don't care. We reaching. We do this sometimes. Last time it was way more specific, and we knew it was Birdie. We knew it was Birdie from above the rim. It was Tupac, the red leather with the black on the bottom, the big chain. We knew that. This is more of, is this just his own personal fit choice? Or is he saying, you know what? I'm paying homage to Wayne with the baggy camo shorts and the top. Again, we see Wayne kind of wearing this kind of style all the time. So it is a person that Wayne is definitely an artist that he has definitely paid homage to before. So I'm thinking it might have something to do with Wayne. That's just me. Again, it's a reach-a-thon. Y'all don't have to believe it, but just let me know if y'all believe it. And continue to keep your eyes open. Continue to keep your eyes open when he goes to these shows and does these shows, because I want to know if y'all can spot the fits. If y'all spot the fits, let me know, and we definitely gonna cover it over here. But Wayne and this Bape, I remember this Bape shot. This was like iconic, bro. This Wayne Bape shot was iconic, man. So let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all believe. I'm thinking E40. Ooh, it could be E40 too. Yeah. I mean, I know E40 to rock camo too. Could be E40 in that camo. Aretha with the $20 donation. Thank you so much. Still on Drake's neck. I appreciate you. ODB. It could be a lot of people. That's why I'm saying the camo is a really good choice, because it fits for a lot of different people. I did not think about ODB. I won't lie. I absolutely thought about Wayne first. You guys have even mentioned E40 and possibly ODB. It could also be nothing. It could also be nothing. I'm well aware of that. But I think it's fun to try to reach sometimes. I think it's fun to reach sometimes. It's just a fit. Nah. Monroe, everything means something, bro. Everything means something. And we got to keep that in mind when we're talking about the homie Kendrick. All right, gang. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me today. You know what? Should we do another one, man? I'm chilling. I ain't got nothing to do, man. I'm chilling, bro. Let's do something else. Let's do something else. I have notes of videos and stuff like that I typically like to do. Nah, we'll save it for tomorrow. I'll save it for tomorrow. Read the signs, Tupac, W String. All right, man, listen. I don't know if I want to get out of here or not. Y'all working? Y'all busy? What y'all want to do? We're gonna kick this out the next video. Y'all working? Y'all busy? Y'all want to do another video? We can stay live, man. Shout out to Jaja. He said, let's go. Crew, I turned 30 yesterday. Happy birthday to you, gang. Happy birthday to you, fam. I'm listening as I'm working. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Katrina, what's up? Working and watching? Look, I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, let's get one more in. Let's do one more. Let's do one more video. And again, guys, I will be chopping these up and putting these out later, man. So if you see them, you don't have to watch the whole thing, man. Or if you can, I appreciate it. But if you wouldn't mind just hitting the like button for me. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. Since we on the topic of TDE, let's do this one. All right, gang. So I don't know how to really view this. I don't really know what's going on in this specific situation here. Punch TDE and Ab Soul. I seen Ab Soul said something about it. I just didn't know if what he was saying was said in a negative tone or if he was just stating facts or stating the obvious. Because he said something to the effect of, I see all of y'all doing that, but I don't know but what is that doing for me type of deal. I'm not sure, but we're going to get into it. So Chigs dropped the video. Punch TDE snubs Ab Soul for crashing out and venting frustration over not being on tour. So let's talk about it.
YouTube. Chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Salute to Chick Smooth.
Hey,
400
Chick
likes.
Smooth,
Let's go.
all the
I
coverage
appreciate
that
y'all
you've been
so
doing. I've
much.
been watching
Thank
your
you.
shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta sit back and wait your turn. Even if that means you have to wait at least 15 to 20 years for it. Now, after having one of the
bro,
best
that's
years...
terrible. Because when he said that, I was like, bro, I feel like Ab Soul been kind of patient. I feel like Ab Soul been patient. And the one thing that I find is interesting is I see people really have a lot of love and an affinity to Ab Soul. Like they really, really rock with Ab Soul. And they are very well to make note of understanding that Ab Soul is an excellent rapper. It wasn't I didn't think it was either, but they know he's a good rapper. They know he's a good artist. He gets respect. But now I don't know if it's just on my channel or if it's just me over here. We did a full reaction to Ab Soul's album and it did not do well. Like I just didn't. Like people just didn't watch it. Like if you look at Ray Vaughn, and I'm not trying to compare the two. That's not what I'm doing because I know they're two different types of artists. Ray Vaughn, that reaction, it got clipped and it's still at 3,000 views. It got clipped. I don't even think we cracked like 500 views on that review. So I'm saying that to say, if the people have to check for the music is what I'm saying. The people have to tune in and watch and listen, which is why people say, oh man, y'all talk about this topic all the time. Because when I talk about the other topics, don't nobody tune in. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm gonna talk about the other topics, I'm gonna need y'all to tune in and watch those videos. Otherwise, I can't do them. Y'all, but the people have to tune in and have to watch. That's my takeaway from this. We all can understand that he's a great artist, but you can't just say it. You got to show it with your support of listening to his music too.
Of his careers, Kendrick Lamar and SZA are currently on a countrywide stadium tour. And of course, you got Doechii, who's doing amazing right now for TDE. She's also been going crazy the last 6-7 months. So if you're the rest of the guys signed to TDE like Schoolboy Q, Ab Soul, Ray Vaughn, and other people, if you've never had your chance to shine, you're gonna feel some kind of way about it.
Here's the thing. I don't even think he's requesting a stadium tour, though. I don't think he's requesting a stadium tour. So, refresh my memory. I think Ab Soul, when was Ab Soul's last album? Okay, so he dropped Herbert in 2022, and then he dropped Soul Burger in 2024. And then before that, it was 6 years. So, okay. So I'm trying to see, he dropped Soul Burger. If he was gonna get like a tour, it probably would have been for Herbert or Soul Burger. So he's not asking for a stadium tour. I also think that this is one of them things where this is one of them things where TDE is striking while the iron is hot. Like, the beef came out of nowhere, and I think that I don't think this was all. Well, GNX has been in the works, but I think leveraging the millions and millions of eyes, you have to. We gotta go on tour now. Like, we can't wait till next year or whatever. The album been out since November, December, January, February, March, April. So it's been out for 5 months. And they had to run it now. And it sucks because it seems like somebody's getting pushed to the back when they're really not, because he had a solid project in 2024.
Ever had your chance to shine, you're gonna feel some kind of way about it. It's obvious who the favorites are right now within the label. Those are the people that we're constantly seeing every single day on our timelines and social media. When a label
I think people were saying that Doechii was an industry plant. People were saying she was a plant. People just resonate with things at different times. And I feel like he's clearly, he has to be some sort of frustrated. And I don't think that's a bad thing. Like, this isn't like turmoil or trouble in paradise in TDE, but you're also talking about SZA and Kendrick Lamar. Like, that's what we're talking about. What happened? I Am Daylight. Is he here? Ain't no way he's here. Oh, I was gonna say, you said I Am Daylight. You tag I Am Daylight. But Doechii was thought to be an industry plant, and once people saw who she was and the type of music that she presents and puts out, people fell in love with what she presented to the table. And I think her reach is just broader than maybe Absol is at the moment. But I don't think anybody's sitting on the back burner. I think it's more of a timing thing. Especially even like Ray Vaughn. Like, Ray Vaughn's album just dropped and we all banging, listening to that Ray Vaughn album. So, and he's like a new fresh face that's coming up. So I feel like even then you might start seeing more Ray Vaughn. Damn, I'm lagging. Even then you might start seeing more Ray Vaughn. So I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all feel about that.
is dedicated to you and they put money behind you, you definitely will know if you're a fan.
Yeah.
Now, 2 days ago, Absol crashed out. He did something you're never supposed to do, and that's get on social media and bash your label. We've all seen this play time and time again. When an artist gets frustrated because they're not being pushed by the label, they always run to social media to tell fans, hey, I'm not happy here, and these people are not pushing me. Absol said so. According to the numbers, analytics, or whatever the fuck, a tour from me has yet to be finalized. Soul Burger dropped last November. I'm not pointing any fingers, but damn, I feel like that was some of my best work. Something's in the water for sure. This feels similar to the end of physical distribution, which ultimately resulted in the fall of my family-owned record store, Magic Disc Music. I suppose I say all this to apologize for the delay to anyone who anticipates seeing it performed live. I do hope to see you soon. Then when fans said, yo, Absol is going at his team, he's going at Punch, Top Dog, he responds by saying, to be clear, that was not a jab at my team in any way. Either the game is changing as it does and will always, or I just didn't connect creatively. Nonetheless, I can adapt. I'm still working, still blessed, still motivated. Church on the move.
So my only question,
Absol.
my only question about this is not what I would call a crash out. This is not a crash out. Anytime a person then comes back and says, to be clear, that's not a jab at my team in any way. Either way, the game is changing, as it does and always will. Or I just didn't connect creatively. And I think there was a piece in Curtis King's interview with Punch where he talked about everybody likes to shoot from 3, and not just take the mid-range. The mid-range is always open. That's a great analogy because I feel like sometimes artists like Absol and they like really do bar you to death. Like literally bar you to death. Like it's bar after bar after bar after think after stop after pause after rewind after wait. Let me look that up. What does that word mean? Let me figure this out. It's like I love that. I love that. As a content creator, I love being able to and as a music lover in general, but I like being able to find depth in the music that I'm listening to, but the reach isn't as far. Not a lot of people want to think like that. Right, he just speaking his truth. I don't think this is a crash out. I would absolutely not determine this as a crash out. We've seen crash outs, and this ain't a crash out. Not everyone is a deep thinker with their music. Yeah, not everyone is a deep thinker with their music at all, man.
There's only one set of people that's in charge of setting up a tour for your album, and that's your team. Top Dog, Punch TDE, and everyone else up there that runs stuff at TDE. Those are the people responsible for pushing buttons and also putting money behind you. If you're going to vent your frustration about how things are going in your label, you gotta go all the way, brother. Don't just half-step it and backtrack when the heat comes. Well, today, Punch TDE had a very interesting response to the tweet. Punch tweeted saying, man, we on a stadium run. It's only a handful of artists that can say that. SOS is back #1 and will be a diamond album soon. Dot and SZA been having.
I'm gonna be clear in saying I don't think this is a response. This is the first time and I rock with Chigs. I know some people have said that he's you know, his energy is moved in a certain way. I react to just the actual, hey, this is the information, but I don't think this is Punch responding to him. I think that if Punch wanted to respond to him, he would talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it would be an internet back and forth between Punch and Absol. I just don't see it, bro. They not them type of dudes. I just don't see that. I don't think this is a response. I think this is a reflection. I think that records have been broken like a week apart. Shantae, what up? Records have been broken like weeks apart. SOS is back to #1. The Dot and SZA got this is all actively happening right now. Doechie's project, Doechii just dropped the Anxiety video, which then people are going to go and check that out, which I actually heard. I just out and about recently. So I think this is more of a reflection and not a response. But my word isn't the end all be all. Y'all can let me know what y'all think if y'all think it's a response.
And the #1 song in Luther for 10 weeks now. GNX is a classic culturally and commercially. Doechie's project did 11K first week. It's over 500K now. And it all started from an add-on studio in the back on the house in Carson. Extremely proud of the family. TDE, PG Lang, respect the art form. Now fans immediately got in the comments and called out Punch for snubbing Absol. Somebody said Absol is the child you're hiding. He ain't part of the family no more.
Nah, this is people trying to cause like a riff. This is people just trying to cause a riff, bro. We're talking different levels of accomplishments. Right? We're talking different levels of accomplishments. We're talking #1 record-breaking tours, Doechie's like. So I think if we're talking about a story and then we highlight pieces in the story, that doesn't mean that the pieces that aren't highlighted don't mean anything. They just mean that they weren't pivotal moments in our business. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't pivotal moments in the book. And I think that no one is ever going to doubt Absol's contribution to top dog. I don't think so. I can't see that. But I think this is just people trying to cause a problem. Shout out to Bean. I think this is just
That
people
you
trying to cause
extremely
a problem.
proud of the family, but you left out Absol. If you're Absol, they should let you know exactly where you stand with the label. If you're not the top 3 artists that's generating the money, bro, you're not getting your own tour anytime soon. You gotta remember this is all a business at the end of the day.
I won't disagree with if people are not resonating with your music, we can't just do a tour because we should do a tour. And I think that most people would agree with that. Now, if somehow Doechii or Ray Vaughn somehow get some sort of tour, you know, maybe he goes along with them and opens or does something like that. But even then, I don't think that would mean enough because his career has presented more than I should be an opening act. I just think it's such a niche, and it's crazy to say that high level rapping is a niche. It's a high level rapping is a niche, but I think the to the level that he and others like him are rapping, I just don't think that that is what people are flocking to. And I'm telling you, I see it on my end when I'm reacting to something and people don't show up to it. I be like, I like it. I rock with it and I'm still gonna listen to it, but I can't say the same thing for other people. So, and I think his take on maybe my music, maybe his take on, to be clear, that was not a jab at my team in any way. Either the game is changing, which I don't know if it's changed already or if it's still changing as it does, or I just didn't connect creatively. And that's something that he has to really evaluate, going forward.
Out Absol. If you're Absol, they should let you know exactly where
I don't
you
see
stand
nothing
with
wrong.
the
Yeah, I
label.
don't see nothing wrong either.
If you're not the top 3 artists that's generating the money, bro, you're not getting your own tour anytime soon. You gotta remember this is all a business at the end of the day. If you can't do anything for the label at the moment, if you can't make the money, unfortunately, you're going to be an afterthought. And also, I'll be honest, just because you think your album was some of your best work doesn't mean the label and the fans think the same. Right now, the way it's looking, Absol, it looks like they blew your budget money on Doechii's BBL, brother. So you gotta sit back and wait until the big dogs come off tour, and then maybe you can have a conversation again about going on tour. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of Absol's frustration?
That's tough. I think that what Chigs is doing in this video is really searching for a reaction. That's it. I think in this video, he's trying to get a reaction. But shout out to Chigs for putting out the video and giving us the information. But I don't think that that's the case at all. I think Doechii is in a different lane than Absol is. Doechii is a female artist who is tapped in with even other sub genres and, you know what I mean, categories and all these different things. It's a completely different artist. She won a Grammy. She won a Grammy. I don't know. I think that they're different artists. I think Kendrick and SZA are in a whole different ballpark and a different lane, but I don't think that that has anything to do with his talent and ability. And it might have been some of his best work. It's just the timing. Maybe if he had done this before the Like That verse, then maybe it would have been different, right? Maybe it would have been different. You can't argue with results, man. I think that's the best way to put it. You can't argue with results, right? If people just aren't listening, or if it's not their cup of tea, then that's just what it is, man. And Doechii's been around a good amount of time too. No room for hate. What up, JoJo? What's up? All right, gang. That's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. That's officially it. I'm gonna go ahead and chop up some of these videos. You guys will be seeing them pop up again. If you guys don't mind, just hitting the like button on them for me. I appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed this, an hour and 40-minute stream today, man, we doing this every day, bro. This is just the way. This is the way. I love doing it like this, where we just get through a bunch of topics and I get to hang out with y'all for like a longer period of time. I appreciate that. Listen, hopefully I earned your sub today. If you guys haven't already, hit that sub button. We just crossed over 30K. Thank you guys so much for that. Be on the lookout for the scavenger hunt on my community section, so we can give away these pairs of shoes, this one pair of shoes. And you guys should see these videos popping up here pretty soon. I'm gonna go ahead and try to chop these up. I love you guys so much, man. Thank you guys so much. I like the new format. Thank you, Colin. I appreciate you. Everybody seems to like the new format, so that's why we haven't gone back. I think when we do live music, just so you guys understand, when we do live music, we'll go back to the other format because there's nothing to look at, and more people are able to find that. But thank you guys so much for your support today. Anybody who hit the like button, anybody who subscribed, anybody who sent over a donation, anybody who joined a membership, anybody who gifted a membership. Shout out to Love Pink. Thank you to everybody, man. We will be back tomorrow. We're going to try to do this. I got a ton of topics for tomorrow, and I recorded 3 videos before we did this one. Those ain't even out yet. So we got a lot of content, man. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out. Peace.